Hey ya folks, how's it going? My name is Lexi and I really love tabletop role-playing games. I like them so much that we sit down together once a week, every week, and we review one together here at the gaming table. I try to keep these videos on the shorter side, under 10 minutes, so we can both find our next game. If that sounds interesting to you, I encourage you to press subscribe and keep watching today's video. I want to thank everyone who has donated to the channel using the link to my Ko-Fi page. Creators are only able to send me a digital file and I work a lot better off a physical copy, so the donations made to my channel go to getting those games printed and bound so I can make these reviews. I put a short thank you at the end of each of my videos to acknowledge everyone who has donated in the previous month. So thank you folks again. As I sort of mentioned, I am very lucky to be reviewing a game that was sent to me. I love seeing what people have been working on, and when people send me games, it can mean I get to review games that I might not have had the chance to otherwise. I want to thank Susanna Grace for reaching out to me. If you have made a game and you want to see it on this channel, you can reach out to me using the email address in my description box down below. Today we are reviewing a solo journaling game. This is Chioalier. In this game, you are a teen pilot to a giant robot, and it kind of sucks. This game has you journal through your experiences as a child soldier. Sometimes there might be victories, other times you will be really traumatized, and you record it all. Not only do you have the external threats to deal with, but there's also, you know, the whole inner demons to deal with as well. The tone of this game varies from hopeful and optimistic to depressing and dour. Pretty much all the events of the game are going to push your character's self-analysis and self-actualization further, even if it's sometimes while your character is kicking and screaming. The tone of this game is really tied to the mech genre. It's interesting to try to describe. It's a genre where people are put into highly dangerous situations, and this game is exploring the consequences of that. To play this game, you need an assortment of items. You need a deck of cards, you need a d6, you need a block tower, and something to be 10 tokens. And then, of course, you need something to write down what happens to your character. You use all of these items to generate prompts for what your character is going through that you will record. The cards provide story prompts, and these prompts might want you to use the tokens, maybe draw another card, roll a die, or use the block tower. The block tower is going to represent your character's mech suit, and if the block tower comes tumbling down, then your character is in trouble. Among the different prompts are different end conditions for your character. There's also just mere chance that something will happen to them that wasn't predicted anywhere. So I think the length of a game of Chioalier might vary. It feels possible that you could accidentally knock over the block tower while setting up, and that means your pilot is done. The design of this game manual is pretty minimalistic, but I love the choice of this shade of blue they've used to tie everything together. Sometimes sections will have a symbol tied to them, and this being in the background too is really nice. It kind of helps you locate instantly where you are in the game manual. I really like the badge that's at the back for your character pilot. I feel like though if I was playing the game, knowing my luck, I would need to print out a few of these. Maybe it'd be nice if there was a way to have there be 2 badges per page, so I could quickly move on to the next character when my first one eats it. I think this game is going to have a lot of familiar elements to people who know the mech genre. There's a lot of references sprinkled into the game manual. I've seen all of Evangelion, so when I opened the front cover and the chair was there, I almost shouted. Don't think you need to be familiar with all of these references to get something out of a game of Chioalier though. The pillars of the mech genre, loss of innocence, giant robots, and being a child soldier, well, they're not universal experiences, but there's something familiar about them to, I think, a lot of us. Though I'm not sure if anyone who isn't a fan of giant robots would think to pick this game up if they saw it. What do you folks think about that one? A digital copy of this game retails for around $10 on itch.io. It's a neat journaling game, and I think for that price there's plenty of replayability in the game. So I think it could be a lot of fun. Do you think this game would appeal to someone who's not interested in giant robots? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. While you're there, if you feel like it, please feel free to like this video and maybe even share it with a friend who might find it interesting. If you want to keep up with the gaming table, the best way to do that is to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way YouTube will tell you when I've next uploaded. I want to thank everyone again who's donated to the channel. Those donations went into getting this game printed and bound so I could make this review. Thank you so much. If you would like to be one of these cool folks that helps us out, there is a link in the description box to my Ko-Fi page where you can donate to the channel. I want to thank Susanna Grace again for reaching out to me with a copy of Chioalier. If you have also made a game and you would like to see it on the gaming table, you can reach out to me using the email address in the description box below. I want to thank you all again for watching and discussing today's game with me. I hope you're all well, and I look forward to seeing you next time at the gaming table. Bye!